Hey, what's up YouTube? Out here today with another gear review for you. Today I have a Workpro multi-tool. This was only $20. Is it worth the 20? Budget multi-tool today on We All Juggle Knives and Multi-Tools. Your multi-tool will arrive in a box like this. That's the official name, Workpro 18-in-1 multi-tool pliers. It comes with this belt pouch. It's got a belt loop there. It's got a button closure there. This has one-handed opening on the two knife blades with opening slots. Alright, so you see that. And a serrated blade. And all the longer tools lock with a liner lock, right? So that is the liner lock. The shorter tools have a notch in the partial tang, right? And that fits into that. That's the lock. To release them, press on that. So everything locks. That's good. This is available with blue handle scales or green handle scales. This also has a pocket clip, but it's a bit heavy. I mean, it's a multi-tool, but you can carry it in your pocket. As far as, is this loose or tight? It's in the middle, right? It's in the middle, so that's good. And there you see what they say every single tool on this is, right? So you can pause that if you want to look at the entire tool set. Alright, doing some test cuts with this saw. The saw, it's not the fastest saw, but it's getting there. Alright, just doing some test cuts with this saw. It's not the fastest saw. This wood is kind of dry and hard, but let's see what we can do. Yeah, it's getting a little bound up. Alright, there we go. I mean, it's usable. Let me show you the test cuts. Okay, so here are some test cuts with that saw. So you see that all the way there. You see those. So, I mean, it's usable, but it's not the fastest saw. It's just a little too jagged. It binds up a little bit, but still perfectly usable in a pinch, definitely. The back of the saw is actually very sharp, which is useful for striking a fire steel and can also be used for scraping bark. There you go, wow. That worked well. So yeah, that's an extra feature really for all of your scraping needs. Yeah, so hope you're all enjoying the outdoors. That's my 4 Directions Bushcraft Fire Steel. I don't think they sell those anymore, but yeah, that's a useful feature of the saw. This has a 3-sided file with crosshatch here, right? Little teeth there, and rough surface there, right? So this can be used on wood, it can be used on metal, it could be used on your fingernail if it came to that. Right? I've used these to repair like basically bent tips on thinner throwing knives. You can smooth out woodwork or whittlings. Alright, so there's the file. Alright, so this came surprisingly sharp for a budget priced multi-tool. Here's a knife blade on paracord. Easy. Alright, here's like a seat belt type strap. Plain edge blade. Goes through it easily. Let's try the serrated blade. Alright, like rip through. Let me fold it. Okay. Let's see if we can just rip through. There you go. Alright, so serration's good for ripping and tearing. Add another notch to the notch stick with this knife blade. I mean, I gotta say, the price on this, the price is definitely pretty sweet. Alright, another shallow notch to add to the stick of notch practice. Alright, got some stretchy bike tire tubing. Make a Ranger band. There you go. A piece of a box. Utility knife function. No problem. Whittling on a small piece of wood. I hope you're all doing well these days. We got some good weather. The waters at the creek are low because we've had such hot weather. All right, so certain parts of the creek are now above the water. This does okay at the sharpen a pencil type test, I would say. So there you go. This has mini scissors. How do they do on the Paracord? Well, I mean, they actually, you see that? They actually can work their way through the Paracord. Wow. I have to say, these mini scissors actually work better than the mini scissors on my Wave. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. I mean, went through the Paracord. The scissors on strap type material. Wow. Alright, cut right through. Scissors on rubber. And again, made some Ranger bands. These scissors work well. Scissors on zip tie material. Works well. Here is the cutting hook, what they call the rope cutter. Alright, got some paracord here. Now let's see what it does. Oh, it just goes right through. Alright, so pretty good if you had to cut cordage of that diameter. Alright, Emerson knife. So this has a screwdriver end. Alright, so you can use that as a flathead. Now let's loosen the pivot screw. Alright, that's pretty loose. Let's tighten it back down. That's just right. Alright, this is an Emerson Super Commander. Alright, so that was that flathead. Now this has numerous screwdrivers. It's got that larger flathead, it's got that one, and it's got this Phillips, and it also has a little Parasite Phillips, a mini Phillips, okay? So I'm just going to demo that one because I think you all know what a screwdriver is, but it's always useful to have a variety of screwdrivers. Alright, this is some triple strand wire that some people have to cut on the job. Let's see how it does. Alright, well, it went right through. Alright, and some pliers usage. You can pull out an individual strand of wire. Alright, and let's see how it cuts that. It just goes right through. Alright, and yes, I will pick up the metal. So those are the wire cutters, and also under here it has a crimper. You can grip things strongly. This is my utility knife. It has snap off blades, right? So you can grip things strongly and literally snap them off. Alright, they open that wide and they are spring loaded, right? So you can turn things, you can hold things in place, grip things. You know, they're pliers, always useful. Okay, the opener tool. I'm left-handed, but I'll use my right hand because you're probably right-handed. I'm just going to pierce it. Alright. This is my favorite. Oh yeah, it just sinks right in. Alright, so this is my favorite type of opener. It's a pulling type opener, hooking. Right, so it pierces it easily. Now this was listed as a can opener, but they showed it opening a bottle as well. So I'm going to go ahead and call it combo opener. Alright, hold on. There you go. Now keep in mind, this also has a wire stripping notch and just the hooking shape. You can open packages, like you can cut tape with this. Alright, so this one tool has many uses. So there you see the entire tool set. For the price that this is, that is actually a very comprehensive tool set that will cover a lot of bases. Do I feel I got my money's worth? Absolutely. Absolutely, I feel that this was worth the $20 that I paid. Yeah, no question. It's useful as a backup, or it's useful if you're on a tight budget and you want something to get you through, right, until such time as you can upgrade. That's where this fits in, so recommended for those purposes. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like videos like this, be sure to subscribe.